January period hit, we can focus in stronger, and then we usually get, because at the beginning of January all the way into the mid-January, that we have no school, because our school doesn't start till about the 18th, so for the next semester. So we got 18 days in there. We can just practice, play, and do those things, and it gets you really focused. However, before that hits, you got a lot to deal with. And as I'm saying, and, we're using the same analogy with the Cavaliers, they got a lot to deal with in these early goings. And as time go on, they'll figure it out, and it'll be a lot easier on them.
And you guys do, too. You're going to hit the ground running. Obviously, the exhibition is Monday with Malone. Then you go on the road to officially tip off the season a week from Friday with Iona. You guys have got Louisville coming up a couple weeks in the early part of the season. That's an ESPN game. So some early national exposure for you guys. See if you're ready for the bright lights or not. So definitely a hit-the-ground-running type of first few weeks of the season for you guys.
Oh, it is. And you know what? We've made a commitment to that to our program now. We're not in the early going. We're gonna play people. We got Marshall in that group. We got Virginia. We got VCU. We got a lot of good teams we're playing, and we're trying and we're playing not only to get better, but to also figure ourselves out. What do we actually have? And I go back to the comment we made earlier about the Cavaliers. What they're doing is figuring themselves out and exactly what they have, and they'll figure it out.
And I'm sure you guys will start that process, and you'll be figuring things out with Malone. Tip-off is 7 p.m. That's Monday the 10th. First chance for fans to get out there and check out first look at the Vikings in their lone exhibition game. Are you a fan of that? Let's just get the real game started as soon as possible.
No, I think you need that. I think you need that. Because, see, what you end up doing is you have the potential to have two. We only play one because we play a scrimmage game with another high major or bigger team. And because I want to see exactly where we are, and then we play this exhibition game so they can get some experience and some play in front of fans, so they'll know how it all goes instead of playing the first game and it's a fright night. I don't want that to happen to them. So that's what we do. I really enjoy that because you get to play a lot of guys in those games as well, so you can figure out what you have, and that's very important to where you're trying to go.
Oh, man, Coach, it's going to be fun watching where you guys try to go here this season and see if you get there. I know schedules and stuff, it's tough during the season, but maybe we get around that Louisville game, we'll check back in with you and see where things are so far, and we'll, every couple weeks try to check in along the way as you guys do what you do, and we see how far it goes.
Well, hey, I look forward to it. Let's keep this going because I think it's very good for you and very good for us. So hey, I love the relationship.
Thank you. Anytime I get a chance to talk hoops with you, that's why I said, hey, we got to talk a little Cavs here with the coach. I want to, because I think it's great for people to hear a totally different perspective where you're coming from with no agenda. You don't have anybody you have to serve. You can lay it out there like it is. I love it. Thank you so much, Coach Waters, for joining us, and good luck Monday and when the season starts next Friday.
Okay. Take care of yourself, and I hope everything goes well.
You too. We'll talk again soon, Coach.
Bye-bye.
Coach Gary Waters from the CSU Vikings men's basketball program. Always a great time when Coach is with us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. And, man, we did it. We got through it. I'll tell you what, I'm not even joking when I tell you that every single segment of today's show moved. I feel like PBS. Every single segment of today's show was brought to you by Move to another part of the program because that's the way it went. But we got through it, man. And we've got another off-kilter, helter-skelter kind of day coming tomorrow because Browns playing tomorrow, which means we've got to shift gears, hit into preview mode. Jeff Gorman from Browns101.com. He's going to be with us tomorrow, giving you the scouting report for the Cincinnati Bengals, and we can't wait to talk to him. BSK, Kendall Lewis will be here. We'll get his thoughts on the Browns and the Bengals as well. Mike Brandenberry's normally with us on Thursdays. He's going to join us on Friday this week so we can spend a little bit more time talking with him. Can't wait for that. BJ Riddell, Fantasy Football for Winners, also coming your way tomorrow. We've got hey man, it's a football kind of Thursday. And then Friday, we'll be doing the Monday thing, kind of, because we'll be recapping things. But it's all good. A lot of fun. Jonathan Knight will be here Friday after the game, which has the potential to be quite fun depending on what happens. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow, though, another loaded one. Thanks, first off, to everybody for being with us here today. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't know if Ryan Ruiz is going to bring us the 3 dog bones to victory or talk about the game afterwards. I have to see if what his availabilities, what my ability to move things around is. I'm not sure. Ryan Ruiz will be here either Thursday or Friday. Just not sure which one. It'll either be the 3 dog bones to victory or the 3 dog bones that happened and did they win? I don't know, but here's the 3 keys to the game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Good call over there, Bruce. Guys, first off, thanks to everybody that was with us today. You guys. Dan Wismar from the Cleveland Fan, Eddy Jansen from More Than a Fan Cleveland, Coach Gary Waters from the CSU Vikings. Thanks to CSU, as always, for working with us, and thanks to the Monsters and Doug Plagens for being with us here. Tomorrow, you already heard what's coming. Big day coming your way, guys. Fun show today, man. A lot of great stuff today. Can't wait to come back here and do it tomorrow. Of course, don't be remiss if we didn't mention, and we'll get more into this tomorrow as well. I wanted to talk about Ray Rice and his hearings, which started today. They'll continue tomorrow. Think about it. A few weeks from now, Ray Rice, Adrian Peterson, they'll be playing football against somebody. And then, of course, it'll be the feel-good story that the Patriots are going to rehab Ray Rice or something. And anyways, we know how that narrative will go. But we'll talk about some of that stuff tomorrow as well. A-Rod, you know what? Real quick, I've just mentioned this if you haven't seen it, because I'm sure it's going to blow up across all the headlines here over the next 24 hours, so we can talk about this a bit more with Mike Brandenberry here later on in the week. But the guy who continues publicly to deny everything. Clearly there's some people that don't like A-Rod. Of course, most people don't. Miami Herald has dug out some more paperwork from the investigation of the DEA into A-Rod that led to his 200-plus game suspension that was reduced to 162 games, the one that he's just now able to come back from, where he has admitted in meetings with the DEA, he's on paper, documented as admitting his usage of HGH, of the gummy bears filled with testosterone, the cream and the clear and all of that stuff. And but it's the first time that people have documents showing him admitting this stuff, that if you asked him right now, he'll look you in the eye and tell you he never did. I mean, because, everybody pays $1 million to ask somebody not to talk about the thing that I didn't do. So there it is. We'll talk more about that with Mike Brandenberry. You guys know I can end up going on for an hour without stopping about the PED stuff. But yeah, shock to the world. Shock to the world, everybody. Apparently, A-Rod admitted that he used steroids. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day tonight. Cavaliers got a late night, 9 p.m. tip-off. Cavs and the Jazz. We'll talk about that tomorrow. BSK Kendall Lewis is here. We'll get you set for Browns and Bengals. Jeff Gorman from Browns101.com is here. BJ Riddell, Fantasy Football for Winners. Let's do it. Same bad time, same bad channel, live at noon. Right here on the Sports Fix. We love you, Cleveland. Hey, if you enjoyed today's show, if you like the fact that in the same day you could talk about the Browns, the Cavs, the Indians, the Monsters, and the Vikings, and all the other stuff that's going on too, I know, shocking, but it can be done. If you like that, then tell somebody else to listen to the show. Share the file of what we do today, and save a sports talk life tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. We love you, Cleveland. We'll see you tomorrow, right here on The Fix.
You can even go to Severn's Hall to see an orchestra.